How are you? I hope you guys are doing awesome. It's good to see you this morning or afternoon whenever you're watching me. Um, so today is a new day. So we're going to take a look at our calendar and see what is today. What do we got going on today? So yesterday was the 27th. So tomorrow, what today? So today is what comes after 27. Let's start back here. 25, 26, 27, 28. And 28 is a 2 and an 8. 2, 8, 28. That's today. Now, if we go up our calendar, it will tell us what day of the week it is. So is it Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday? It is Tuesday. We're going to move our little arrow over. Today is Tuesday, April 28th. Woo, today's Tuesday. It's the 28th. It's spring. What's the weather like? So tell me, is it sunny? Here's a big, beautiful sun. Or is it rainy? What's it doing outside? Or do you have something in the middle with a big cloud? What's it like out there at your house today? Oh, yeah? Well, either way, whatever it's doing outside, it's going to be a great day today. It's Tuesday, and lots of great things can happen on a Tuesday. Okay, and April is almost finished. We only have a couple more days left in April, and we'll get a new month, and then it will be May. May comes after April. Okay, so for story time today, we are going to read Caps for Sale. Caps for sale. Come and get your caps. Caps for sale. A cap is another word for hat. Goes on your head. Do you see somebody hiding behind the tree or something? It's like a little monkey. What are those monkeys doing? Okay. Once there was a peddler who sold caps, but he was not like an ordinary peddler, carrying his wares on his back. He carried them on top of his head. First he had on his own checkered cap, then a bunch of gray caps, then a bunch of brown caps, then a bunch of blue caps, and on the very top, a bunch of red caps. How many caps could you balance on your head? Ooh, I think that might be hard to do. He walked up and down the streets holding himself very straight so as not to upset his caps. As he went along, he called, "Caps! Caps for sale! 50 cents a cap!" Would you buy a cap? I would. One morning, he couldn't sell any caps. He walked up the street and he walked down the street calling, "Caps! Caps for sale! 50 cents a cap!" But nobody wanted any caps that morning. Nobody wanted even a red cap. He began to feel very hungry, but he had no money for lunch. "I think I'll go for a walk in the country," said he, and he walked out of town, slowly, slowly, so as not to upset his caps. Have to balance those caps. He walked for a long time until he came to a great big tree. "That's a nice place for a rest," he thought. And he sat down very slowly under the tree and leaned back little by little against the tree trunk so as not to disturb the caps on his head. Then he put up his hand to feel if they were straight. First his own checked cap, then the gray, then the brown, then the blue, then the red way up high. They were all there, so he went to sleep. He slept for a long time. When he woke up, he was refreshed and rested. But you notice anything? Where's his caps? But before standing, he felt with his hand to make sure his caps were in the right place. He felt his own, all he felt was his own checked cap. Where's the rest of them? He looked to the right of him, no caps. He looked to the left of him, no caps. He looked back in back of him, no caps. He looked behind the tree, no caps. Where did they go? Then he looked up into the tree, and what do you think he saw? On every branch sat a monkey. On every monkey was a gray or brown or blue or red cap. The monkeys got him. The peddler looked at the monkeys, and the monkey looked at the peddler. He didn't know what to do. Finally, he spoke to them. What will he say? You monkeys, you, he said, shaking a finger at them. You give me back my cap. But the monkeys only shook their fingers back at him, saying, tss, 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 tss. This made the peddler angry, so he shook both hands at them and said, You monkeys, you give me back my caps. But the monkeys only shook their hands back at him and said, tss, tss, tss. Now he felt quite angry. He stamped his foot and he said, You monkeys, you better give me back my caps. But the monkeys only stamped their feet back at him and said, tss, 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 tss. Can you stamp your feet? Good job. By the time the peddler was really very, very angry, he stamped both his feet and shouted, You monkeys, you must give me back my caps. But the monkeys only stamped both their feet back at him and said, tss, 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 tss. At last he became so angry that he pulled his own cap off his head, threw it on the ground, and began to walk away. So what are the monkeys going to do? They've been copying him so far. But then each monkey pulled off his cap, and all the gray, all the brown, all the blue, all the red came flying down out of the tree. So the monkeys kept copying him, so when he did this to his cap, they all did the same thing. So the peddler picked up his caps, put them back on his head, first his own checked cap, then the gray, then the brown, then the blue, and the red caps on the very top. And slowly, slowly, he walked back to town, calling, Caps, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap. The end. So, maybe if you're carrying caps around on your head, maybe don't take a nap by a tree. Some silly monkeys might come for your caps. All right, so I hope you enjoyed Caps for Sale. I hope you have a very happy Tuesday, and I hope the weather stays nice for you. And I hope you are practicing your reading and practicing your math and using those strategies. Remember, we used to always practice our strategies? Let's maybe take a moment to do that now. So, when we're feeling mad, remember the song? When you're feeling mad and you wanna roar, take a deep breath and count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So singing and counting and taking deep breaths are all really good strategies when you're feeling upset. So let's practice taking a deep breath. Bake your cake, smell it, and blow out your candles. Nice job. Take a deep breath and blow out those candles. All right, great job. You can also read a book. Maybe you want to read Caps for Sale. Even just looking at the pictures of the silly monkeys can put us in a better mood. And oh, those silly monkeys, they're so funny. Thinking about good and happy things. can also help us feel better when we're feeling down. So you guys are awesome. You guys are so smart, and I'm so proud of you, and I can't wait to see you. So until next time, see you later.